All right, guys. So now I want to basically show you how the right way or the proper way to set up your Fiverr account or your Fiverr profile so that you can increase the amount of messages and the number of orders that you get. So the first thing to start out with is making sure that your username is unique, it's catchy, and it's something that's professional. Like I never really thought I was gonna sell on Fiverr. I had an account since like 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, 3 or 4 years ago, and I just named it Indian Genius for just the fun of it. The one thing with Fiverr is you cannot change your username once you make it. So make sure that when you do choose to make your Fiverr account, it is something that you do like and you want to keep rolling with. And the second thing is your tagline here. Your tagline, many people, I mean, they just usually leave it empty or they don't really take full advantage of it. I think having a great tagline which explains what you do and what's special about you can be very, very helpful. So that's what I would recommend. Make sure that your username and your tagline explains what you do and is good to start with. And then the next thing, writing a good description. So I'm just going to quickly read you guys my description. So my description says, I help people grow their businesses through smart marketing and lead generation. I have built 2 successful businesses and have launched multiple viral videos. Feel free to look at my work. I am passionate about helping other people grow their business through Fiverr. Let's win. So the way I structured this description, and your description can be quite long, though I would not recommend it. I think it should definitely be a little bit longer than this, but just for the simplicity's sake, I've left it to 1 paragraph. So the first thing to start with is you can start with maybe a little bit about you, but I started out with what I do. And then the second component of it, so it says I help people grow their businesses through smart marketing and lead generation. So that's the first part, what it is that I do in 1 sentence. And then the second part is I have built 2 successful businesses and have launched multiple viral videos. So this is kind of the social proof and your experience or your credibility per se. And then this third thing is feel free to look at my work. That is basically, I know there's a feel free to look my work. That is not good. Feel free to look at my work. So anyway, so the third thing is something to continue the conversation. So it can be something for them to encourage to keep looking at your profile. And the last part is, or the second to last part is why I do what I do and why am I on Fiverr. I am passionate about helping other people grow their businesses through Fiverr. All right, and then the fifth and the last part is the call to action. Let's win. So you can either go for a kind of a very direct call to action or an indirect call to action. So a call to action, for those of you that are listening who might not be familiar, is basically some kind of thing which pushes people to take action. And it's not really a push. It's just a prompt or however you choose to put it. And then the second thing, or since we're done with the description now, I want to talk about languages. So Fiverr is an international platform and marketplace. So there's many different countries, that use Fiverr. There's many nationalities. There's many people who speak different languages. So if you are fortunate enough to know another language, definitely add it on there. There's might be some people that it might just make it more comfortable, make it an easier experience if you put another language that you might speak. And I guess they said you can only make up to 4 selections. So I mean, that's great. If you speak more than 4, I mean, amazing. But probably if you might speak 1 or 2 languages, so definitely add what you speak on there. And then Fiverr recently launched this new thing, which is taking a test. So if you want to kind of, earn more trust with your buyer base, you need to make sure that it shows that you're competent for the job. So what you can do is you can take a test which Fiverr has put together, and I'll just click on one of these to begin with. So social media marketing. So right here. It's a little test that you take. Apparently it's 40 multiple choice questions, 40 minutes. And after, if you pass, I think they give you a little check mark. But that is how you take a test. And the more tests you take, it will show, like, you know, you're credible to talk on this manner, like on this subject. And the last 2 or 3 things that we're going to cover here is you're linking your social media accounts. I guess it triggered to do that. And then the second thing is your skills. And the third thing is your education. And I think I forgot certification. So you're linking your social media accounts is super key, because you want your account to look real. You want it to look like a real person, and you don't want it to look just like another, you know, because there are some fake profiles and stuff like that. So again, that's why I push you guys, like I'm telling you, put as much information as you possibly have. If you don't have these platforms, get on them. You know, it'll even help you just look better on Google for your personal brand. So Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, just you can click on them and it will take you to the link. So right now, boom, there it is. And the last 3 things, I know I said 3 before, but the last 3 things here is adding your skills. So if you think that you are, if you know that you're good at something, so like marketing or social media marketing, Facebook, you can add all the things that you think you can do. And what this does is this really goes hand in hand with the gigs that you're offering. So it shows people, hey, all right, this guy might be good at marketing or lead generation, and you want to add as much niche detail as you want, as you can, you know, because, like, for example, I'll show you guys how to do it. So content writing. So let me just say content writing, you know, we do things like write email campaigns for people. So I want to add that as a skill. And then the last 2 things really here is you want to, if you have any form of like a background in education or some kind of formal education, you want to add it here. And this could help, no big deal if you want to leave that empty. And then the last part, which is what I really like, is the certification. And I'm going to show you guys later in the course on how you can get free certifications through things like Google and Facebook. But a few to just name them right off the bat is going online and getting a Facebook Blueprint certification if you're in the marketing space. So it's a free certification that all these huge companies offer, and what it is you get, it's a test, and then you kind of get a badge that you can kind of wave around, and it's really cool because many people that have these services will not have these certifications. You know, I myself just have not added these yet, but definitely do it. It's free. There's literally no excuse. So guys, that is how you optimize your Fiverr profile to get started.